I'm just getting set up here. And we're going to start talking about stuff and things. Go here. And here. Pop out the chat. Here's that. Pull this all the way down. And do that. Pin it. There we go. Okay. Hey, good morning. It's Thursday, October 3rd. I think Mean Girls has some significance around this day, but I don't remember the movie very well. I'm Rob, and around here I'm called That Developer Dad. And I'm building an application that's going to help me with my D&D game. And this week has been kind of higgledy-piggledy around scheduling and so on and so forth, because I've had a lot of real life type stuff going on, a lot of adulting and so on and so forth, errands to run, job interviews, et cetera, et cetera. And so I apologize for the impacts that's had to my stream schedule, but things come up that keep me from doing all the things that I want to do all the time. So today I'm going to play around with some of the graphics. Now, I'm spinning the application up right now, and I think my goal for this morning and the short session I'm going to do in the afternoon is to kind of get some of these buttons, some of these navigation elements styled a little better. We'll see how they look, things like that, because I don't like the descending lines on NPCs and so on. The home icon is cute, but it's not really conducive to, or it's not really suggestive of the style of the application or anything like that. So I'm looking for some icons I could use, and I want to use SVGs wherever possible, because those are more easily resized and they maintain their look. So I don't mind this for enter, but I feel like I want to come in from the other side. Like, that one ain't bad. I don't want to use anything gendered. So maybe we'll go with that one. We could download it. Okay. Let's see if there is an exit. That's kind of similar to it. Yeah, I don't like those. How about sign in? No, none of those are really great. Sign out. These are all kind of giving me the meh. This one ain't bad. Let's grab this one. Let's pull down that one and see if there's another one for sign in. There is. Good. So there's sign in and sign out. Let's have a crystal ball. Do they have any? A magic crystal ball? Eh. I. Preferably one without the techy looking stuff. I think I like the crystal ball. That looks like a snow globe. I don't mind this one, and I don't mind this one. I feel like it's a little too high detail for a 16 by 16 icon, though. But it's definitely suggestive of what I'm going for. So we're going to download that one. And then I want a cat. You can never have too many cats. Well, you can, but let's see if we can find a sleeping cat. I like this one. This one's okay. We might use that for home. Or maybe we'll use, I really want to use a ziggurat. Let's see if we can spot a nice wizardy tower. Or perhaps a castle. That one ain't bad. Let's grab this one. Let's see if I can find a castle. Let's take a look at the next page. That looks like a robot dog. That one's out. I kind of like this one, but it's a little too high detail. That one's round. It's not really great for what I'm looking for. I don't mind this one. Yeah, let's pull that. All right, so we've got a number of candidates that we can use for our thing here. It looks like my USB camera has frozen up. That's weird. I don't know why my system is being weird today. I'll go to my FaceTime camera. There, that's a little better. All right, So we need to get those SVGs that I just downloaded. I'm going to open downloads. And I want a different view here. Oh, dang blast it. So here's this. So I got to open up another Finder window. And I got to go to Network. LAN public. Here we go. And I'm going to start copying some of these files that I pulled down off of that SVG site that I was at. SVG repo, it's called. So let's grab Castle. We'll grab a cat, our crystal ball, our 20-sided die. I know there's more in here than those. Potion. Bloop. A quill and ink. Scroll. A sign in and a sign out. Pull those over. Grab the stone tower. And think. And that's about it. All right. So I'm going to need to stop the app, come into Images, and open up a Windows Explorer. Let's go date modified because I want to bring the ones that I've pulled in today up to the top. And we're just going to start renaming some of these. Oh, come on. Rename. Castle. Rename. Tower. Cat. Crystal ball. Sign in. Rename. Sign out. Scroll. Quill. Ink. Thinking. No, just think. This is a potion. And D20. All of these guys, I'm going to pull them into the images folder. And I do want to see this folder in the File Explorer just to make sure. Good. Excuse me. Now, for our nav menu. So we've got these BI list nested nav menu. That's the this is how we're bringing in the icons. And where are these declared? Are these declared in here? They are. Thinkity, think. I think I'm going to set up a new. Here's nav menu razor. Where's nav menu? Here's that. Well, there's a way to test what I'm going to try. Add new item. Now I know I can't explicitly import into scoped CSS classes, but I wonder. Dot castle icon castle. Now, I do want to take a look at how I'm doing it over here. This is background image, URL data. Yeah. XML and S with all this stuff. Excuse me. Now, if I don't have to do it this way, let's try background image URL images / castle .svg background size 16 pixels. Save. Now what we're going to do is we're going to import icons.css into styles. And my hope is that styles is going to get plumbed down through everything. So I'm going to grab this icons and I'm going to grab icon castle. I'm going to copy that into the clipboard. Into NPC list razor. Not NPC list razor, you silly goose. Nav menu. Go to the top. Flex column split. BI house door fill nav menu. And let's try that. We don't need the dot. save. Try spinning this up and see what we get. We might not get a darn thing, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, that vanished on us. So let's try simplifying what I'm doing over in Icon. Comment that out. Save. Come over here. I wonder. Let's inspect. Pull that up. BI display inline block. Yeah. Okay, so I don't see come back here. There's that. Let's take a look at the span. All right, we'll try a hard refresh. And there's our castle. Good. Now, I think the only way we can affect the background color on that SVG, and this is going to be ugly. I'm not looking forward to pulling everything out of here. But if we come in here, we should be able to see all of this stuff. And that's actually not terrible. So if we come over here and look at how these backgrounds are structured over here. View box. So these are HTML encoded. Not looking forward to that. 3E, 3C. I wonder if there is a is there a way to convert an SVG file into the something I could inject into a CSS file like this one. Enter the data URI. Okay, so we need SVG to CSS converter. Okay. Let's go there. URL, CSS bullets, inside class, modern. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to close a whole bunch of stuff. I'm going to close all the things that I don't need. View NPC attributes. Okay, we got the nav menu. I want nav menu razor over here. I'm going to set up icon castle 2. Here's castle. Copy that. Paste it here. Excuse me. Let's copy this. Come into icons, background, CSS, or wait, background image. Paste it, go home. Excuse me. Do the image, blah, 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 blah. Get rid of this XML comment here. That can go bye-bye. Fill height. No, we're going to go 16 by 16. Because I don't need these to be 800 pixels tall. That's crazy talk. And instead of %23, I believe that is pound sign. I need to go save. Back over to nav menu razor and try icon castle 2. Save. That is the one that I used, right? Is that correct? Yeah. Hit hot reload a couple of times. Back to my app. And we have the castle, and it's white. So that's how we're going to do things. That's pretty cool. Something I want to try here. Just because I'm feeling silly. And I want to be scientific. Let's go 100 by 100. But I'm going to try and override that. Background size, 16 pixels. Save. Hot reload it a couple of times. Bring it back up. Hard refresh. It looks like background size isn't correct. Did I spell it right? Didn't have the semicolon at the end of the line. Let's try 25 pixels just to see if something magical happens. Might have to do a restart. Let's do a restart. Let's try 3 rem. That should work out to about 36. Hot reload. Let's inspect that and see. There's Icon Castle 2. Good. BI, Icon Castle, background size. That's being overridden somewhere. Where are you being overridden? You know what? It doesn't matter. I bet if I take this out, pop over here, reload it. Let's inspect. Okay. Yeah, it's still respecting the proper sizing. So that's good. So I'm going to get rid of Icon Castle. You're out of here. Icon Castle 2 is just becoming Icon Castle. And I'm going to call it Icon Castle Light. Save. Icon Castle Dark. We're going to change the fill. And let's just go to plain black. And I do need to come over to Nav menu. And instead of Icon Castle 2, we'll use Icon Castle. Now, let's go ahead and set up .icon dash tower dash light dot icon, not dot slash, but dot icon tower dark. Let's pull this, come over here. Backspace out of there. This is a really great utility. This guy needs some props. Where's tower? Here's tower. Get rid of that. Copy. Run in here. Excuse me. Paste that. Copy it. And this will be, I believe this is going to be Tower Dark. Background image. Drop the semicolon now just so I don't forget it. Come back to the start. And where's that SVG fill? I didn't see a fill on the, let's see. Yeah, no, there doesn't seem to be one. That's okay. Let's see what it looks like. So Tower Dark. And just to give it a testaroo, inspect. This one may not actually work well for us. And I do need to recompile. Of course I do. Okay, so there's Tower Dark. Now if I come over to icons, copy this, paste it in here, and I'm looking for a fill attribute. There it is. Excuse me. Path fill. We're going to take it to save that. Pop over here. Swap that out because we changed the actual component code. We do need to recompile here. And looking at this, I think like the home is cool, or the tower is cool, but I think I liked the castle better. Before I start really monkeying around with that stuff. Let's do icon, sign in, light, sign in dark, because I never know when I'm going to want these. icon sign out light icon sign out dark. Now I have looked up whether or not I can actually not specify the fill color on these SVGs until further out in the rendering chain or the styling chain. And unfortunately, not without writing a bunch of really ridiculous JavaScript. And honestly, having that much flexibility at this point in time doesn't make sense. So I'll just hard code light version and dark versions of these things that I want. Let's go to the Solution Explorer and grab. I'm going to open up sign in and sign out. And we'll do sign in first. I'm going to get rid of the comment. Goodbye. I wonder if I can just paste without the XML declaration. Doesn't work, I'll just pop that XML declaration back in. All right, fill none. And here's a fill. Here's a stroke. So we're going to have multiple fills and strokes in here. Let's do light first. Actually, no. Here's what I'm going to do. Copy that. Icons. Let's do sign in light. Control V. Let's do a find and replace in the current document. We're going to find that I'm about to make an error. All right. Let's drop the cursor right here. And we'll do a replace next. That's all I want to do. And then for sign in dark, I'm just going to do a raw paste. Whoops. No, I'm not. Come back over here, recopy that to my clipboard, paste it in. Let's grab sign out. Paste all that, copy, come back to icons, paste this guy into sign out dark, paste him into sign out light, shift function home, control H, selection, replace, replace, And that should be it. Save everything. Got sign in and sign out. We're good. Let's come back to nav menu Razor. Down here in the authorize view. Nope. Down here in this area, let's go icon, sign in, light. And if we are here, this is sign out, icon, sign out, light. Save, restart. Now, why am I using SVGs, or scaled vector graphics, for these little icons? Well, A, they take up a whole lot less space for simple graphics. Let's test and see what sign out looks like. Make sure we got it right. Okay, and there's sign out. There's another one there's another icon I need. I need a map. And I want a nice, I want to stick to nice chunky graphics if I can. How about roadmap? Let's take a look and see what they've got for roadmap. You know what? I kind of like this one. Let's pull it down. Pull that in there. Roadmap.com SVG. Pop this guy open. Open with. How about Notepad? Can I have Notepad? I don't want to always use Notepad. Here we go. And I want to grab this. Copy that. Shrinky-doo. Come in here. Paste. There's that. And this one looks to have some things in it. Let's see what it gives us. Copy that. Here. Come into icons. QRS. Icon. Roadmap. Light. Background image. There's that. Now we want to look for that 23 bunch of zeros in this line, and it doesn't look like we've got that path fill none. Let's see what happens when we try to bring it in. Where's roadmap? Here's name, roadmap, icon, roadmap, light. Save. We do need to restart because we've altered the components code. Okay, and there is roadmap, but it's looking kind of, because it's very, very, very dark. This is going to become roadmap dark. Change this guy to roadmap. Nope, change this one to roadmap light. Now, fill none, I gotta wonder if it's just defaulting to whatever. So I think instead of fill equals none, I'm gonna say hashtag FFFFFF. Let's go caps, just to be consistent. Save that. And refresh. I might have goofed it up. Let me try it this way. Try the HTML encoded version of it. Okay, so there's that. Not quite what I wanted to have happen. So if I take this, copy that, change that back to none. Blinding embargo is trying to spam. So you have been banned. So let's come back over here. And let's see if we can find a fill anywhere in here. I don't see one. But let's try adding it. Actually, this one's already black. I'll just take that out. Save that. Save everything. Hot reload once or twice. And there's our roadmap icon. Cool. I think I'm going to use Castle for NPCs. So let's go ahead and grab Icon Castle Light. That's in here. Icon Castle Light. Save. Come over here. Refresh. Nah, I've got to restart. And here we go. right. Now for home, I don't know about the tower anymore. Let's see if there's something for villagers. Okay, no results there. How about people? Don't really like any of these. No, I'm not going to use the bunny girls. That'd be silly. Yeah, none of those really match the aesthetic that I want to go with. Yeah, try a group of people. This ain't bad. We could roll with that. It's not quite the aesthetic, but it could work. Shrink that down. Open me Finder. Drop that in. Come over to icons. We'll define people. Castle tower needs to come after sign in and sign out. Dot icon people propal people light dot icon people dark. Here's a group of people. Open with notepad. Shift control. All the way to the bottom. Open up this handy dandy website. Zip in here. Here we go. So now I got to look for those fill tags. Oh, over here. Like a dope. So 0301 030104 is going to become there's that. There's that. Save. Come in here, people light. Background. Image. Paste. Save. Let's come over to nav menu. Icon. And there's our NPCs. Yeah, I like that one a whole lot better. So cool. All right, let's go into the NPCs. Here's our happy little kitty. And some might think that this is a whole lot of stuff that's not really necessary for launch. I would argue that it's this kind of polish that's going to keep the kind of people that are going to be using this application thinking positively about their experience. Okay, we'll try reloading. Here we go. All right, so we're at an hour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call this session successful because we've figured out how to bring in these SVG icons. They make me very pleased. We know how to do it for next time. We know how to convert an SVG file into a URL thing using that dude's utility, which I am going to grab right now. Copy. And I'm going to include this in the description on the archived stream and in the video later on. Oops. Come on, Rob. Copy. Please tell me you're going to respect the clipboard. Where's notes? Show all windows. Here we are. This is what I want. Oh, it's freaking out. How can I preserve this? I'll get it sorted later on. Is okay. So yeah, we've got some icons that we found. I'll grab the URL to that icon repository as well, and include that in the notes when I adjust them on Twitch and push this up to YouTube. This afternoon is going to be a truncated session because I do have yet another interview with yet another company at 2 p.m. sharp, and I'm going to want some time to give my head a shake and get into the game for that one because it's going to be intense, according to the guy that I was talking to yesterday. So I thank you for joining me wherever and whenever you have done so, and I will see you later this afternoon. Until then, take care and happy coding.